Rushing, rushing, rushing. Time is steadily slipping away. So I just felt the presence say, hey, so this is Ebony. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on really quick and just share um, a message, something that literally just happened to me. So um, I was getting prepared for an interview. I was extremely excited, very happy. Um, However, before I could really start preparing for that, I had things I was working on. So I was like, oh, I need to go run to the store real quick. Let me go get some stuff for dinner. So I did that. Once I got back home, then it was, oh, well, let me go ahead and prep dinner and get it cooking on the stove. So by the time I start getting ready for and then have my interview, my dinner's already going. So I went ahead and did that. Of course, it took longer than I expected, which gave me less time to prepare for my interview. So in my mind, I already had decided that I wanted to try something different with, my hair. I mean, shout out to my locks, but I wanted to do a different style. Um, Additionally, like, oh, I'm about to be on camera. We need to be all the way right with hair, with makeup, with whatever it is you're going to wear. So I'm rushing, rushing, rushing. Time is steadily slipping away. So I just felt the presence say, just stop. You're doing too much. Be flexible. So that's what I wanted to share. When we don't stop and just breathe for a moment and learn to be flexible and maybe change some things and deviate from the plan that we had in our head, the number one thing I think that is going to create or cause is stress. And that's exactly what I started feeling as I watched the time slip away leading up to when I had to be on for my interview. Um, so I think in life in general that it's okay for us to learn to be flexible. It's okay for things not to go as planned, for you to allow yourself to step away from whatever it is that you had planned. Sometimes I have to tell myself that just with whatever projects I'm working on, because in my mind, I believe, oh, I can have this whole story complete by such and such time, and I set a date, pick a date on the calendar, and that's what it is. But I am learning that you literally will drive yourself crazy if you don't allow yourself to be flexible. Now, I am one that I pride myself on being able to work well under pressure and being able to meet my self imposed deadlines. And I've been able to do that. However, if you can allow yourself more time to do something, especially if that is going to alleviate stress or undue pressure, then why not? And that's what I had to tell myself this evening. Like, nope, you're not going to be able to do whatever hairstyle you were looking up to, whatever hairstyle I had looked up. You're not going to be able to do that. Okay? You're not going to have time to get all glammed up as you would have wanted to. It's more important to be on time, to respect the interviewer's time and the established interview time, the agreed upon time. You're not going to be able to do that. So, in that moment, for myself, I really had to learn to be flexible. And I think that maybe sometimes we just really try to do so much. And this is probably me. Maybe it's not y'all. This is probably me, because you want everything to be just right. You want everything, really to be perfect. But we know, like, nothing is going to be perfect. No one is perfect. So again, stop putting that undue stress on yourself. Girl, cut it out. It's literally what I had to tell myself. Like, your hair will be fine, look fine, get your butt signed on so that you can do this interview, and everything will be fine. So by really sitting in that and letting go of how I had imagined things would be, you're really kind of giving yourself grace, allowing yourself to be okay with stepping away from your plan. So that's what I had to do. And again, I encourage you to give yourself grace to allow things to be different than you had hoped, planned for, or expected. Um, and finally, just trust that everything will be okay. So for me, for my interview, everything was fine. It was better than fine. It was wonderful, actually. It was a great interview. I really felt like I was just having a conversation with a friend. And again, the interviewer is someone that I don't know personally, although, I feel like we're beginning to develop a, author. Relationship, which is wonderful. But I just had to trust that it's fine. You didn't do your hairstyle that you wanted to do, didn't get all glammed up as you had hoped for, as you planned, but the interview will be fine. So in life, we don't have to um, do too much, because when you do that, it more than likely will lead to undue stress. We have to acknowledge it's okay. Step away from this ideology of perfection, which is not achievable anyway. In doing so, allow yourself grace to be who you are, to be as you are, to accomplish the things that you hope to do, but maybe it just looks a little different. Maybe the timeline is a little different. And then trust that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Things will still be good. They'll be better than good. They'll be great. They'll be wonderful because we allowed ourselves to be flexible and not do too much. So, I just appreciate God for just like revealing that to me as I was running around being crazy trying to get all of these things done in like less than an hour's time. I just appreciate how he just revealed that to me. And I just really felt led to share that with y'all. So don't do too much. Be flexible and it will still be fine. Thank you for watching. Please comment to let me know. Have you ever had one of those moments where you just had to tell yourself, I'm doing too much. Let me just take a step back and do things differently. I would love to hear about it in the comments. Until next time, this is Ebony Q. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.